Cadence tells Twilight a bedtime story. A heartwarming bedtime story, actually, by Twilight Sparkle. First chapter, only chapter. Two ponies curled up together.
May I hear a story, Katie?
A purple filly asked. Of course, Twilight, the pink mare told her. Twilight giggled and snuggled closer to Cadence. What do you want to hear?
The story of Santa Hooves,
Twilight said promptly. Santa Hooves? Well, you know he's coming tonight. Twilight giggled.
I do.
You know how he sneaks down the chimney while his magical reindeer wait on the roof? Cadence continued.
What are reindeer?
Twilight asked. They're animals that are very much like us, but live with Santa Hooves up north. Katie explained.
Cool.
Tonight, Santa will sneak down the chimney to see all the good fillies and colts and give them presents.
Will I get that book I've been wanting?
Twilight asked, eyes wide. Cadence laughed. Maybe.
I hope he comes.
Twilight cried. I'm sure he will. Cadence prepared to glare at Twilight. Why? Have you not been good this year? She started tickling Twilight.
I have.
Good. So Santa will give you a candy cane, an imagined person in the North Pole. It's very yummy. Twilight's belly rumbled.
Just thinking about it makes me hungry,
Twilight complained. They both giggled. One day, Santa Hooves was busy helping his flutter pony friends make toys for all the foes of the world. Cadence began the story.
In books, right?
Twilight asked. Cadence laughed. Yes, Twilight, in books.
Good,
she cried, relieved. The flutter ponies were working so hard that year. Santa Hooves watched them make the toys, wrap them, and add them to a pile so Santa could sign them. Everything was going really well, Cadence told her.
Then what happened?
Twilight asked, knowing something would go wrong. That's what usually happens in stories. The floor started cracking. All the toys fell through the cracks.
What will we do?
Santa Hooves moaned.
Santa, Hearthwarming is only a week away.
Every pony started panicking. Then a brave little flutter pony flew through the hole to find the gifts. She slipped down and saw a giant empire, the Crystal Empire. It wasn't a hole in the floor, it was a portal. Twilight piped in. She remembered reading about the Empire in one of her favorite books. Cadence flinched, but Twilight didn't notice. Yes, Cadence said. It was a portal. The brave little flutter pony raced up through the portal to tell Santa Hooves.
Santa Hooves nodded and said the flutter pony team to gather the gifts before any pony could find them. Or worse, they didn't have enough time to get ready for heartwarming. Twilight added, of course, the brave flutter pony who found the portal was leading the team. Her name was Snow Crystal.
Snow Crystal led the team through the portal. They ate their changeling crystals, which would help them camouflage and blend in the crowd for 2 hours. After that, if they didn't change back using the other crystals, they were stuck in that form.
Snow Crystal looked into her guide to the Crystal Empire book and decided to start at Avenue Avenue. The team searched and searched, but only found 2 presents before lunchtime.
Twilight cried. They finally had to stop and rest. Meanwhile, a pink mare and a purple foal found one of the boxes.
Us!
Twilight squealed, rolling over. She started jumping on the bed. Stop jumping on the bed, Twi. Yes, us. The pink mare picked up the box.
What's that?
The filly asked. I don't know, the mare responded. Twilight ripped it from Cadence's grasp and opened it, Cadence said. Twilight gasped. It's the book I've been wanting, she cried.
This'll help me on my entrance exam to the princess's school, she squealed. Yes, 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 yes.
Cadence smiled. Well, Twilight, congratulations, Cadence told her.
Twilight grinned. Now you don't get to stop smiling. This is the best week before this heartwarming ever,
she said excitedly. And as Twilight continued the story. Meanwhile, the flutter ponies were looking everywhere, Cadence exclaimed. They were so worried. Heartwarming will be ruined, Snow said. There's only one present left to find, but somebody who really needs it.
Twilight and Cadence saw this. Twilight sheepishly brought the gift over. Is this what you're looking for, she asked. Snow Crystal's eyes lit up. You found it! Twilight looked ready to cry. She'd been really hoping to get the book, but she knew that they needed it more than she did. She handed it to him. Here it is, she said, handing it over to Snow.
Twilight said, bouncing again. Stop bouncing, Twi, Cadence said. Snow looked at her checklist. Is your name Twilight Sparkle? She asked. Yes, Twilight said a bit shyly. Snow Crystal handed the box back to her. Then this is yours. Twilight looked at it like she wanted to give Snow Crystal a big hug. Thank you, she cried. So smiled. You're welcome. She and the other flutter ponies waved goodbye. They flew back up through the portal. Twilight and Katie watched.
You'll be heartwarming, Twilight whispered. Twilight said as she
sat down. Once they were back up, Snow took the second crystal. She told Santa Hose everything. Santa smiled when he heard what Twilight had done.
That's the hearth-warming spirit,
he cried. When the hearth-warming came, Twilight found a note on her book. It was only 2 words, but it meant so much. Thank you, Cadence concluded the story. Twilight clapped.
That was a good story,
she cried. Cadence smiled at her. You know, that was a very nice thing you did, she told her.
What? I didn't do anything,
Twilight said, puzzled. Not in real life, but you let your story give back what you wanted most. Cadence explained. That takes true heart, love, friendship, and kindness.
Friendship?
Twilight asked.
You and Shiny are my only friends.
Cadence laughed and shook her head. Good night, Twilight. She kissed her forehead, and tucked her in and turned out the light. As soon as Cadence was gone, Twilight removed the milk and cookies closer to her bed and wrote down a note. Thank you. She sat there, wide awake, until she finally drifted off to sleep, smarty pants in her arms. Outside, the sweet sound of the jingle bells could be heard. Jingle, 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 jingle. Santa smiled as he crept into Twilight's room.
No, thank you.
Crunch! As he crunched the cookies, he thought he saw the hint of a smile on her face. He did. And now that I proceed to dog you people to death and you are probably suffering from diabetic shock, let me see what else we got. Well, we started this month out with Defender. Might as well end it. Next time, 'Twas the Night Before Hearthwarming by Defender 22. Oh, the madness begins.